So we've got a fresh hands-on video of the DJI Osmo Pocket 4, and this one came straight from a Malaysian retailer. The original clip, gone, deleted, vanished, but once something hits the web, you already know, it's game over, screen recordings everywhere, and honestly, this lines up perfectly with what we've been saying. DJI usually lets these things surface right before the official announcement window. Not random prototypes, not blurry factory shots, actual retail-looking units with finalized UI and packaging, and that's exactly what this looked like. Production ready, polished, nothing experimental about it. Design-wise, there's no dramatic overhaul, and at this stage, that's expected. The Pocket 4 sticks with the classic vertical gimbal layout the series is known for. What this video really does is confirm the small but important refinements. Those extra physical buttons on the grip, they're real, and they back up earlier reports that DJI wanted to cut down on constant menu tapping while filming. It feels more practical, more shoot first, tweak later. But here's the part nobody really saw coming. A built-in LED light near the camera module. And not just stuck there. It appears to be mounted on a small arm with two hinge points, one behind the light and another at the base, meaning you can actually adjust the angle. That's huge for quick night vlogs or indoor clips without attaching anything extra. Pull it out, flip the light, start recording. Simple. The video also briefly teases a mode called SuperPhoto. That name might sound familiar because GoPro has used it for years. On GoPro cameras, it analyzes the scene and automatically applies processing like HDR or noise reduction to optimize the shot. If DJI's implementation works in a similar way, it could mean smarter photo optimization happening behind the scenes without manual tweaking. However, using that exact name in the same product category could raise trademark concerns. That said, if DJI plans to ship with it globally, the legal clearance would almost certainly already be handled. Companies at this level don't overlook details like that. We've already gone over the rumored specs before, so there's no point stretching this out. What this leak really does is confirm direction. The hardware looks final, the UI looks polished, retailers are clearly getting stock, and when that happens with DJI, the announcement usually isn't far behind. This doesn't feel like a maybe anymore, it feels like we're waiting on a date. Peace.